This is the 45th LeetCode challenge, and it is called Jump Game 2. You are given a zero-indexed array of integers nums of length n. You are initially positioned at num0. Each element, nums I, represents the maximum length of a forward jump from index I. In other words, if you are at nums I, you can jump to any nums I plus j, where j is less than or equal to nums I, and 0 is less than or equal to j, and I plus j must be less than n. Return the minimum number of jumps to reach nums n minus 1. The test cases are generated such that you can reach nums n minus 1. So if you have nums 2, 3, 1, 1, 4, the output would be 2. So start off at index 0. The minimum number of jumps to reach the last index is 2. Jump one step from index 0 to 1. So go from here to here. And then you can jump 3, 1, 2, 3. And for this one it's 2 again because 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so let's start off with int steps equals 0. And we'll do int current index equals 0. And we will do int last index equals nums.length minus 1. So there are a few considerations we need to make. Let's say with this input here, let's say these two numbers were switched around. You would want to go from here to here, which then can go to here. So otherwise, you go 1, 2, and then you would have from here. You have to do more steps. So when we're in a certain position, we need to do a look ahead to see which one has the greatest number, but not only the greatest number, and take into account how far away it is from the original one. Because let's say this number here, it's one way from here, and then it can only go one forward, so that would be like a number of 2. Well, this number, it's 2 away from here, and then it can go 3 ahead. Sorry, it can go even further. Or in other words, if we have 3 here and 2 here, these two are the exact same, because we're going 1 forward and then 3 forward. Well, this one's 2 forward and 2 forward, so we're both going a distance of 4 from there. So that's something we need to consider while doing this. So I guess let's do while current index less than last index. We'll do int current num equals nums current index. We'll do int next index equals -1 and int next max jump equals 0. Then what we will do, actually we should, I need to consider what number this would be. So do we start it as 0 and then increment we go to the next one, or have it as 1 straight away? Actually, we'll have it as 1. And then what we could do is if current index plus current num is greater or equal to last index, then we return steps, and then we go on from there. So inside here we'll do for int I equals 1, I is less than current num, which is less than or equal to current num, I plus plus. Put these back up to here, and we will do if I plus nums current index plus I is greater than next max jump. Next index equals I plus current index, next max jump equals this. And then when we're out of this loop, we'll have the next number that we'll be jumping to. So then we can do steps plus plus, then that will go up to here. Then if that number can jump to the end, then it will return. So let's put return steps down here, and let's run it to see what it outputs. Okay, well I've realized I forgot to change current num when we do that. So down here, current index, forgot to change that, so current index equals next index. Now let's run it. Okay, we've got an error, so current index -1, so it never changed. Okay, So definitely a mistake in there, because that should have increased, because this is 0, and so pretty much always that will be greater. So current num is 2. So next index is now 1. Next max jump is 4. So it'll go over again. The next number will be i's 2, and num's current index plus 1 would be 1. Okay, so it did go into there. Wait, where did the 5 come from? Current index is 0. Okay. There's a mistake. Did 1s instead of I, so let's run that again. And there we go, we got expected output. So let's copy this and put it into LeetCode. Okay, run those on the test ones just to make sure. Now we submit. Okay, didn't consider the edge cases in this. So let's do if nums.length equals 0 or okay, so nums like equals 0 or nums 0 equals 0, return 0. But then we also need to do here if next index equals -1, return 0. So it could be, let's say over here, let's say change this number to a 1. So start off with 2, and the only number we could jump to is 1 or 0. So if we jump to 1, which it would do that, then the next number we can go to is 0. But then from there, can't jump anywhere else. So that means we can't actually get to the end. So we'll add those changes back in. We'll add this use case in. We'll run the test ones. Okay, that works, so now we submit. Okay, so we should actually, if num's length is less than or equal to 1, that's what we should do. Because if you're length of 1, then you're already at the end. So add that, add it to test, run the test, and there we go, now we submit. And there we go, accepted solution. Cool. So that is the 45th LeetCode challenge called Jump Game 2. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe.